And hello again, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. It's of course your host Marley Startled, and today we'll be continuing on our campaign for Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai because it's easy and I am a noob, especially on normal difficulty. I'm not struggling too much yet, but I have left some overly large issues, being that I have quote unquote allies to my rear that may decide to backstab me at a later date. At the same time, we've also got Command and Conquer 3 Tiberian Wars lined up before Warlander. I don't know if we'll get around to playing that yet. I'll see how far this campaign goes before I get bored of it. Spoilers probably fairly soon. In any case, we're going to load our campaign and we're going to go Satsuma, the lemon, or was it the orange, the tiny orange as it's so well known for. Still, things have been pretty good. I did waste 5 hours of my life yesterday playing Victoria 3, seeing if I could abuse the grain. Didn't work out too well. I did horribly wrong, wasted my life. I regret it considerably. But I had hoped that I could manipulate the economy. I could not. Any case, we had successfully fought the first battle for Nagato. I have my fleet ready to do some more bombardments, and things aren't looking too badly economically for most of my country. Things are looking pretty good, all things considered. Okay, so I think we're just going to end our turn. And then we're going to try again with the aim to try and move into mainland Japan. My lord, a group of Westerners, guests within our realm, were attacked in the night by unknown imperialist elements. Nobody was harmed, but a great offence has been taken. We'll capture those responsible and hand them over. We will obtain written apologies from those involved. Turn them over. Turn them over. I need to keep the white pigu happy. Yeah, that's right. Now let's go. Still winter, but I want to destroy this army. We'll take some losses, but I want to destroy that army. In the meantime, let's keep constructing and building up. Trading port, why not? And see if I can trade with anyone else. Trade with me, Daddy. You know you want to trade.
My good friend.
Anyone else want to trade?
It is good to
Making all the money. And your Nago. Damn straight. Looks like a Confederate general or Union commander with that uniform, but hey ho. As long as we keep the Saga happy, we should be pretty good. Toss on a military alliance. No, thank you. I think I will pass on that. I should send my guy over on the right, further right. Because of course, as we expand eastward, our old allies will eventually become, how do I put it, new enemies. So we've got to start, how do I put it, expanding our... Yes, so this is the Victorian set one. So this is set in the, I don't know the Japanese era, but it's the era where the, what's the phrase? The Japanese fight to see whether or not they become westernized or not. And in consequence, they end up having this sort of big civil war. So I think the American Civil War, but in Japan with guns. I'm just going to siege you down. I don't really care about staying here forever. It's a fun one because it's not too difficult, especially if you're not playing as the shogunate. If you're playing a very what do you call it, westernized nation, you can just dominate the poor old unwesternized powers. Not the port. Yeah, so I'm under the Empire. So it's weird because the Emperor apparently was initially hostile to the Westerners, but now it looks like looks like this faction is doing a lot more dealing with the Western powers. Where the Shogunate was initially quite favourable to the Westerners, but now appears to be a bit more backward. So it's a weird one. I'm just going to keep sieging you for the next 3 turns. Definitely a weird one. So, but in this case, I'm going to assume that we are the good guys, or we're not the good guys, we're the Westerners trying to Westernize. But the good thing about this campaign is that it's still in the days where the AI wasn't disgustingly overpowered. Where's my commander? I need a commander. So the AI did cheat. The thing with Total War is that the AI cheats, but it doesn't cheat too badly in this one. It cheats, but not to the point where it's just a chore to play. Yeah, it's more or less like that. It's like, go away, white pigoo. Oh, what do you mean you've got Armstrong cannons? What the heck? What the f? I love the West now. What do you mean you've got Gatling guns? OMG. This is a period of history that should be better covered because it's so interesting, like how Japan has their own like, little war and that. I mean, perhaps I just haven't been too clued up on it, but it's very fascinating, this period of history where, of course, Japan attempts to westernize. It's probably also why they have such a, what do you call it, imperialist mentality when they eventually do sort of reorganize, because of course they'd been, what do you call it, under sort of Western influences when it came to sort of imperialism. And then of course they decided, oh, well, let's be like the West now. But of course times had changed by then. And so while everyone else is moving away from an imperialism, the Japanese were a step behind going, what the hell? What do you mean I can't colonize lesser powers anymore and commit atrocities? WTF. So you could argue that the reason why Japan ends up in the Second World War is because, of course, it brings over the inherited Western imperialism that it learnt through this sort of period, and then decides to try and use it out on the Chinese. And of course, times had changed by then, and the Americans and the rest of the world is like, what the hell? We're the only ones that are allowed to colonize and oppress foreign powers or foreign nations. What the hell are you doing, Japan? Poor old Japan. But Japan's a fascinating country. It really is. I mean, it's like the UK, but in Asia or the Pacific. Such a fascinating nation. I'd love to go to Japan one day, but with the language barrier and that, it'd be so challenging. And I think if you go to a foreign country, you should at least try and learn a language so you can at least be polite. It's like if I went to France and just expected older French to speak my language, it's a bit rude. Yeah, what do you mean you can't? What do you mean imperialism's bad now? You did it to us like 20 years ago. Listen, times have changed, right? We can only colonize when it's only the West can colonize, right? A lot of French know English anyway, but it's just our politeness just not to assume or expect the host nation to speak your language. If you know what I mean. But luckily we have the Americans. That's the one great thing about the British Empire, is that because we were able to make America, we were nearly everyone speaks English. It's like the language of business, so we're quite lucky in that regard. Imagine if you were like Danish or Dutch, you must be gutted because you've got this convoluted language that no one else wants to learn. Sorry, any Danish or Dutch people, but it's true. Alright, it's true. No one goes, okay, you need to learn Dutch to be successful in globalism or global business. But I think that times are changing as the economy pivots more to the east, the Pacific, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, India. You're going to start seeing it more of a necessity to learn those languages, especially Chinese. But for now, I think the good thing about English is that it's easy to learn. The order is like with French. If you say something, sometimes it won't make sense unless you have the whole sentence in the correct order. So no, je voudrais aller la maison. Oh no, no, je voudrais aller. I would like to go sur la mer. I'd like to go on the beach. Or on the sea. I'd like to go on the sea. Mercy. Whereas if you say in English, I would like to go to the beach, it's pretty self-explanatory. Or I would like, je voudrais acheter le piscine noir. I'd like the blackfish. Of course, you wouldn't know what fish it was unless you got the full sentence. I'd like to buy the blackfish. Whereas with English, and the complexity of English more comes from tone and reading between the lines. So, for example, if I was being rude as English, and I was being cleverly rude, I wouldn't go, "Oh, you're an idiot." I'd say, "Oh, that's quite impressive for someone of your age," which is sort of a backhanded insult, saying that someone at your age normally would not have the capacity to learn what you've just learned, or you're perfectly. What do you say? Well, that's another backhanded insult. I'm surprised you were able to do that. That's a good one. Again, you're not saying, "Oh, we didn't think you were capable of doing it." That'd be too rude. Instead, we're surprised that you were able to do that. It's sort of implying that you would not be able to do that, or we did not expect you capable of doing it.
Sir, I fear your general.
But generally speaking, what you say in English is what you mean. There's not a double meaning. No. But I think what puts me off Japan is that the written word is very different from how it's pronounced. Whereas in English, if you say what you read, generally it sounds what you're trying to say. Whereas like with Japanese and Chinese and all that lovely stuff, that's sometimes not the case. With what they call it, with the acrylic language. No, thank you. Leave me alone. Klingon. Yeah, let's learn Klingon, my guy, my dude. May as well. It's like when people go to university to learn, what, Romulan or something like that. I'm going to learn Romulan. Like, I'm sure that will have much use. You want to do something here? There we go. Fire! There's just something very nice about. I mean, it's not too difficult. It's literally just make long lines, turn the flank, advance, and the AI will just run into you. But it's just something very fun about just demolishing the enemy. Yes, this is the one with the bombardment mechanic. So if you've got a fleet nearby, you can call in bombardment. In my first video, that's what saved me during a siege, by the fact I had a ship nearby that could bombard, and it just wiped out the enemy. There we are, a glorious victory. Peacefully occupy. Yay, we've become formulant. Or formulant. Alright, let's repair all of this. Magistrate town, fine. Recruit a couple of spear levy. A cadet school, cottage industry, an inn. Let's build an inn.
At your command. At your service.
Pity I can't hire another general.
At your command. Sorry, sir. Yes, my lord.
1, 2, 3, that's fine, I can afford that. And then construction. We could build another fort, or we could build... none of that really makes me any money though, so... Let's build an inn. Always build an inn. And it's also much more simpler, this one. This game is so much more simpler. Oh, you got a problem with oppression? You got a problem with people who are not happy? Oh, let's build an inn, my dude. You know, things were easier back then. Now it's all so complex. It's like, oh, don't worry about your hygiene, otherwise you're going to get plague. Oh, but you need like 17 provinces all connected together so it works. So you can build, so you can use the edict that gives you +2 happiness and +7 hygiene. Oh, but in order to do that, you need to go to war with your massive ally. Lol, JK, enjoy the game. Is that no? Just let me build province by province, all right? Ruffle Lamau. You're getting far too close to my... Don't you kill me. Yeah, I saw what you tried to do there. Run.
Good day.
Run away.
If you say so, old chap.
Run away from the fort. Begone, fort. Or geisha.
All done for the day. Sir? Set in sail, sir.
I'm at peace with you, so I don't care that much.
Flatten them. Sir.
How many turns? 7 turns. Is that really worth it? Not really. Trade, good.
At your command. At your service.
Everything else bad.
Sir.
You know where you need to go? Yeah, you need to join that. Is this worth moving the army up yet? I mean, we could. We may as well.
And order. Ready for march.
That's right. Get back in the shed.
Take them down.
No, lay siege to you. And also with this, back in the old, this is the good Total War. It wasn't bloated. Like, if you fought a big battle, normally that meant that you could have an 2 or 3 turns of breathing room where you could expand and capitalize your gains in that battle. With Total War, oh, you destroy one massive army. Oh, don't worry, just well, I don't know, with Warhammer Total War, don't worry, the AI is going to spam 6 new armies in the space of 1 turn to come clap you. It's like, well, what's the point? This feels like a slog, whereas this, it feels like if I win a big battle, I'm going to actually be able to profit from that battle, rather than, oh, I'm going to achieve nothing after this big battle, because YOLO. LOL. Because LOL AI cheats. This was back when the AI was still pretty fair. Before it became 20 spamming different troops. Mounting unrest. Why are you unhappy? Fine, we'll just recruit more troops. How modern are we? Oh, we're real modern. Oh, we're peace with you, so we're fine.
Ready for
Don't panic. Don't pay tax.
make haste, man.
Should we get some saber cav as well?
My sword
Why
for
not?
you, my lord.
I can't even afford saber cav. Fine, screw you then. Get me some sharpshooters. I'd have some saber cav and some saber cav. Don't be upset that I'm industrializing, alright? I need to for atrocities reasons. I'm going to have to clap down on some Japs, I think. I'm about to commit some atrocities. If you revolt against me, punishment will be swift and painful. I hope you understand that.
Rebellions grow in strength over time. The more they are
Oh no, you didn't. Oh, you silly boys.
quickly in these instances, Lord. Otherwise, the
You
Swedish
guys
rebels
done
may
goofed.
capture a province.
Can't go there. Ready for orders. Ready for orders. At your command. Ready for orders.
You boys made an awful, awful mistake. Trade? I don't want a military alliance. I'm blobbing, alright? Trade?
My friend.
You buy goods? Okay, you won't buy goods. You buy goods?
It is
Screw you then. You buy goods? Fine. How many turns left? 2 more turns.
orders, sir. Fire!
But we got a friendly on side. I'm not doing the sieges. Sieges are pain.
As you command.
I'm still at war with this guy. I'm at peace with this guy. This army's coming down a mountain.
Orders received. We can't do that, sir.
No, sir. I don't want to be your friend. You made a tragic mistake. We are being approached by the United States. They've offered to establish a military mission here to improve our military potential. Defer. We want the British. Because I myself am British.
You're next. March.
Cross.
On the move, sir. Ordered, sir.
As you command. Destination reached.
Hmm. Anyone else wants to kick off? Yeah, I don't think so. Pay tax. Now.
Laying an ambush.
Pay tax. Pay bills. Pay debt.
Sir. At your command. We sail for glory. Is there nothing else?
Just hiding here until the bad man goes away.
Enough brave men have died.
How about no?
It's time to discuss an end to the...
Yes, the Brits. Okay, you guys are dead. Are you guys friendly or enemy? Matsue. Saga. Is that a tosser? Yeah, tosser's fine. So next on my official crap list is Matsue, by the looks of things. But you're Imperial. So I don't really want to beat you up. What about the Tatsuno? You're Imperial as well, so I don't really want to beat you up either. Deal. Come on, who's on the unhappy list? So Naganoto is not very happy with me. And Obama. So I gotta sail all the way up there. Fine, I can do that. Can I buy provinces as well? Kumamoto? No, I can't. I wonder if I can buy Bingo off you. Or Koyama. So I'm gonna become Trader Tycoon.
My good friend, tell me what concerns you, and together we will resolve your problems.
No, I can't. Shame.
At your command. At your command.
We have to go on a journey soon anyway. We're gonna have to go all the way up here. If we want to continue on our aggressive expansion.
Yes, my lord. Forgive me.
Ready for orders. We can't. Ready for battle. At your service.
Let's go down guns next. Let's recruit some boys. You just went to ambush mode, did you? Well, that's cool. Clever. I probably should buy some ships soon. to go on my journey. Oh, you silly boy. I saw what you did. Wooden frigate, wood corvette. Let's go for a frigate. Give me 2 of these.
At your service.
Let's go clap this unit.
Strike him down.
Don't run from me.
Forward, men. At your command. Ready for orders. Prepare the guns. Ready for battle. My sword for you.
Where's my agent? He needs to keep on exploring the rest of Japan.
Advisor, gentlemen.
Go over
Part-time
here.
rogue and at your the game's afoot.
Sir.
That's enough for today.
Pretty good army.
Sir.
Pretty healthy stack. Pretty fat stack. You cheeky so-and-so. We are fully developed now. We can go to the gold standard. Cost us 9 turns, or we can do Neilfire. Obviously Neilfire is the solution to all our problems.
Orders, my lord. Very well. At your command. All hands on deck. Your attack.
Don't run from me.
Kill them all.
You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. We're gonna last samurai this.
Line infantry. Spear ready.
And now my favourite part.
Artillery awaiting orders.
Today, sir, we attack.
Oh, bad mistake.
Get down.
You have triumphed over the enemy.
Bad mistake.
Look out. Incoming. It is hopeless. Retreat.
Who's next on the list? I shouldn't enjoy this because if you think about it, this is pretty horrific. But is there something amazing having like excessive firepower against someone who just can't protect you, can't defend himself from you? A bit of shrapnel there. They should have made a Civil War Total War. America Civil War Total War, or Victoria 2 Total War, or Victoria Total War. There's so much potential there, but instead it's lol. Lol dwarfs them out. Lol vampire counts. Stephen Cope. Historylets. Instead we'll make a bargain basement garbage one, like I don't know, Phones of Britannia. Don't worry, your walking will decrease the morale and accuracy of the enemy. Right. How are you going to run from the artillery bombardment? That's a good idea. You're lucky. Oh, maybe not. Great work, Honourable Samurai. You're running now, are you? Okay then. Is he gonna make it? Are they gonna make it? Let's find out. Oh, no, no, no. No, they can't even get within range. Armstrong cannons. The cheesing man's weapon.
That is impossible. Ready for orders.
Okay, you guys are gonna form my invasion force, so stand by on that. So you stand there and keep recruiting more troops. Let's go with more sharpshooters. And the intent were to form an invasion force in the north.
I say, can someone send the char, Waller?
As long as the Saga don't betray me. Which they potentially may do. Give me an inn. Give me a village. I could expand you some more, but it's not really worth it.
Ready for orders. Your orders, my lord.
I could do one more Armstrong cannon, but it's not necessary. It's just a bit overkill now.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle. At your command. Ready for battle. At your command. At once. My sword for you, my
Leveling me up, Scotty. Slide rule. Oh wow, that's great. And let's go with... That's nice. I'll take that. I'll take both of these then. We'll just chill, my dudes. Chill while I keep building up the economy.
Very well. A short holiday then.
A lot of battles going on over there. Mounting unrest. Oh, you mean that unrest? Yeah, some one of these guys over there.
at once.
Nope. Set another one of these guys in there. Nope. Send this guy in him.
As you wish.
There we are. Not so unresty now, are you? Massage parlour. Clay kiln. Almost ready. Who owns this? Where's my dude?
What are your
I need to know what's over here.
we go. Tiddly-pop.
See if I can turn that into my headquarters.
I'll rest
You can see my turtle approach to these sorts of games. Great green blob, no! Stop expanding, it's making me difficult to advance.
Battle ready, sir.
Okay, the first good ship, and then that should be fine.
Have a good wind.
Once we get these troops on, we'll hopefully plan to move out. Get a final batch of troops over here. Can I move this troop out now? Can.
For further orders.
Can I move this troop out now? I can.
Sir, not possible, sir.
British Trading District. Yes.
Yes, my
Almost ready. These two troops get in here, that troop gets in here, and then we are good to go.
If there's nothing else, dinner.
I preferred it when the AI had to make ships. I mean, even though you literally just made one ship and YOLO'd across the ocean, it made things a bit easier to defend your ports and that. Whereas if you just have a death stack next to the sea, you're like, oh wow, incoming invasion. Whereas if you saw a ship, if you didn't see any ships, you'd be like, oh, I'm safe.
Off we go.
Come on, tell me what's over there. The Sado at peace. And the Sado is Shogunate as well, so the first thing I'm going to bully is the Sado.
ready for orders.
1,
At your side.
2,
Make
3,
ready for orders.
and with that, get on the boat.
As we go.
Operation Sad Day for Sado will begin shortly. Operation Happy. Everyone in. And then we'll go over here first to see what's at Toshimi. And after Toshimi, we'll head off now. Out. Who do you need? Toshimi. 1, 2. Don't betray me, Saga. I see you got big armies. I will come and literally crush you. What's over here? You are Tsushimi Fuchi. Oh, you sweet, you poor bastard.
Alas, that is impossible. You are...
You poor man. We're gonna secure you. Don't really need modernization now. I'm quite happy being backward. I've over modernized. I'm too modern. But there's a more to the story. If there's unhappiness, gambling dens and massage parlors, winks at camera, is what makes the people happy. That's all you gotta do. Gambling dens and massage parlors. Cost of living going up. Gambling dens and massage parlors. Appeal to the West. I must speak with you, my lord. The unequal trade agreements established between the Western powers have greatly harmed our economy. The people toil diligently, they receive little compensation. This is South State affairs. We will appeal to the Western powers. I want to take this. I don't want the AI to take it for me. Can I have a word with Saga? Can you peace out?
Meetings with friends.
No. Matsui, let's do a trade agreement. I'm not going to go anywhere near you.
This is...
And you want military alliance? How about I just pay you?
Speak, then, of matters of import. I have a proposal to
What about marriage? No.
Let us speak then of matters of import. I have a proposal to
I was thinking more of a... I was thinking more of a marriage, but okay. I'll take your hostage. Thanks.
be. Come.
It is an honor to serve.
I'll leave that to it. We'll just have to wait and see and hope they go away. Hope they lose that battle.
To adventure and glory.
They're not going to lose that battle.
Time to rest, my lord.
I feel like the Shogunate is getting well and truly dunked on. Kumamoto, eh? Is that because Kumamoto's dead? No, where's Kumamoto? Oh, you stupid man. Oh no! Get my troops back on there. Unironically switching sides when surrounded by all sides.
Ready and waiting. All hands to stations. Steady as we go.
This is a peaceful intervention. A mostly peaceful intervention.
If only I could, my lord.
I do not.
Leaving the ship. Your next command. Laying an ambush, my lord. My sword for you, waiting for the enemy. Attack! At your command. Ready for orders.
I need to trade someone else now. Stop rebelling. I can't trade anyone else. Shame. What is going to give me money? Mm-hmm.
Attack! Your orders, sir. Setting sail, sir. The sea flatten them.
This is sort of slowing down the operation considerably.
Yes, my lord. There is no higher order. Attacking the settlement, my lord.
Auto resolve. Peacefully occupy. Fix this. Destroy that. And then we'll try and take this army out in a second. Because that army needs to go up here. While not all consent, a significant number of the Western powers have heard our plight and agreed to better trading shields. Yay. Thank you. I needed that. Give me an in. A couple of boys, thank you. This army needs to go.
You have further orders.
One should be fine if I send one guy over here. There we are. Just calm these guys down and we can go on our merry way.
Yes, my lord. As
Good.
you
We
command.
need to head over here. Desado.
At your service. We must
Can you pay
restore-
tax soon? Of course, the very concept of paying tax causes everyone to be so upset. What do you mean I've got to pay taxes? Time to go against Gatling guns with a machete. A glorified machete. I don't care about explosive shells. I want nail fire. I don't really care about railway stations either. Let's keep heading that way. Can you pay tax now? Thank you. Can you pay tax? No, of course not. Who is actually paying tax in my country? One place is not paying tax. One place is tax havening it up. Chugga 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 chugga. Choo choo.
A small rest, my lord.
I like how even though the infantry are equipped with muskets and that, they still know how to use katanas. I think that's really cool. Now that the trade with foreign powers have been undertaken, a trade route to the nation will appear on a map. The route disappears off the map in the direction of actual routes of the time, indicated by an arrow-shaped golden node. It's not possible to click on the interactive node. It does not work the same way as trade posts in Shogun 2. Fine. Why did you tell me this then? What does this mean to me?
Our voyage is done.
Oh, that's fine. I get money regardless. I don't have to actually do anything. Pay tax? Yeah, pay tax.
Ready?
Come on, little steamship.
Pausing for rest.
We have pain and suffering to inflict upon our neighbours. Recruit a unit in the following provinces. Nagato. What does this actually give me? Fine. That's an easy objective. Just recruit. What do you want recruited? One dude. There we go.
It is an honor to serve you. All hands to stations.
We'll get there eventually. In time. It's free money. I mean, it's free money, so. Commercial farming. Give me a gambling den. Give me somewhere to expand. Give me lots and lots of money.
At your command.
We could recruit some cannons here if we wanted to. But I have no need for those cannons, so no. Choo-choo!
Steady as
Choo-choo! How's the war going anyway?
The clan management panel gathers together the essential statistics and information used to manage our clan's hierarchy.
Well, it's Dainagon. The Emperor acknowledges your achievements. You've been promoted to the rank of Dainagon, senior councillor to the Imperial level. For Emperor, how was the family going? Not a lot's going on.
The summary tab is used to display important information about the state of our clan, such as bonus effects and
Musashi,
welfare,
hey?
in one place for ease of reference.
Where's
Mouse
Musashi?
over them to reveal further details.
No idea. Do not care. Here you go. It'll work itself out. Pity I can't buy territory like you can in Empire Total War. You can literally just buy Paris if you throw enough tech at the French. Like, I'll give you rifling if you just give me your country.
All hands on
What? Napoleon's knocking on the door. Don't worry, I'll just give you canneries. Calm down, my dude.
a small rest, my lord.
Don't do anything silly, Saga. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hey, there's some undefended territory nearby. You know, it'd be a cool thing to do. A little bit of offensive action. Time to send the army back over here, just in case.
Marching now.
And in the meantime,
At your
this boy
service. To
is on his way.
and glory.
Just gonna check Sado. You're still Shogun up. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Sado, you did this to yourself. No, maybe an idea to make a couple more ships. Where's the earthquake? What damage has been done? Oh, nothing that bad. Build a couple more ships in preparation for what will be those guys coming around the mountain. Hiya!
Your orders, my
Hi!
It's impossible, my lord.
Oh, save game just in case I'm about to get clapped. Hi!
My failings shame.
Hiya!
Leaving the ship, my lord.
Hi! Mushi mushi!
And on a
Senpai.
journey completed.
I know what you're doing, Saga. I've played against the AI for too long. I know what you're planning.
Yes, my lord. Without delay.
Don't pretend otherwise. Give me a couple of cannons. Give me 3 cannons, 3 Armstrong cannons. Cottage industry, police station, cadet school. Let's go to cottage industry. Money is always what I care about.
At your command. My spirit hungered.
Apparently I would lose this. I beg to differ. So I'm just going to siege you.
Ready for order. Gunners to your positions.
Are you guys alright? Apparently your copious amounts of family is going to beat me. I don't think that's quite correct. Watch it now, they're about to samurai slash through the bullets and the cannons and just wipe me out. Whatevs. It's a bit of a weird map, innit? I think the plan will be to set up here. Where's my cannons? Hup, hup, over here. So plan of action. Pause. These guys move up onto this hill.
Today, sir, we defend.
Like here. Then the sharpshooters move up, set up here on top. The cannons move up onto this position. The random spear levy and the cavalry can be set up behind like that. There we are. Control M, run. Run if you can. Oh, you can't. Hello. There's a lesson here. Nope. They've cut a distance quite well. Go.
Victory is assured, sir.
Okay. Go, 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 Saber Cav. Good work, guys. Good work. I mean, I can't look too close over here because of whatever that mess was. Is it a smoke or is it a collision? Let's find where the lag starts. Out here. Must be something over here that's causing the problem. Oh well. I don't think the auto-resolve was very fair. Also, another point with modern Total Wars is the fact that sometimes auto-resolve is painfully unfair and you've got to fight the series, you've got to fight the battle, even though the odds are you probably will win it. Because the auto-resolve is biased to a certain command of certain leadership, it's just absurd. Can I take you now? Apparently not. Apparently I'm going to take lots of casualties doing so. Cool. Does that mean I get another cannon to go with the army? Yes, it does. Okay. We'll stack those bad boys up then. I don't really need a barracks, but we'll take it anyway. I mean, we'll recruit a couple of boys. Actually, we won't. I'd rather have...
Movement completed, my lord.
I'd rather have... Please, Saga, don't do this.
Let us speak.
We've been friends for so long. Fine, Saga. Yeah, you're very friendly, but you're ambitious, and I don't think I trust you.
My friend.
If you do this, our friendship will be over. I hope you understand that.
Battle ready, sir. Sir, your orders, my lord.
There'll be no going back from what you've done. Let's take the army and move it out.
For you,
No, it's not going to work. Fine, we'll bring it back in.
as you command. Sir, all hands on deck.
I gotta see how big this province
I
is.
say, what japes? If you say so, old chap.
Okay,
Drop to
that's fine.
cut dust.
That's fine. I'm just escorting. It's just friendly escorting a Saga, okay? I'm just being a very friendly escort for Saga. A mostly peaceful escort. So all we're doing is being very friendly, very helpful, slowly... I gotta recruit more guys for this. That's all we're doing. Uzun, are you friendly or not friendly? This belongs to the Sendai. Sendai, you good guys or bad guys? You're bad, Sendai, so we'll see how far you expand to. Oh, you expand all the way up there, fun.
My sword for you, my lord. Ready for march. Ready for orders. Very well. At your command.
Yeah, fine.
No further? Make haste, men.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Saga. I have to hurt you.
Ready for orders. Marching now.
Oh, we can get some Royal Marines. Don't really need you though, do I? That's the thing.
Your orders, my lord, without delay. Your next command, my lord. Destination reached.
At your command.
Oh, you just conveniently decided not to go anywhere.
Orders
Interesting. Curious.
service.
How odd.
You have further on the move, sir. Yes, my lord. As you command. Immediately.
We're going on another journey all the way up here.
Ready for order.
Your orders, sir.
Our voyage is done.
Fun. Money. Give me money. I know what you're planning. Don't lie to me.
Ready and waiting. All hands to stations.
What are we researching now anyway?
Must rest a while.
Just going on a little tour. A little trip.
To adventure and glory.
Don't panic. perfectly normal for me to be sailing all the way up there. My money-making facilities are no longer excessive. I don't trust Saga. They're just sitting there, looking at the sea. I know it. They know it. It's all a scam.
It is an honor to serve you. All hands on deck. Drop anchor.
Oh, now you're getting out. Now you're effing off.
Steady as we go. We must rest.
To Matsume. Oh, you're Shogun as well. Well, you're screwed as well then. They're setting up an outpost. Just an observation post. Just to look at the weather. Don't. Just set up some radio towers. Just calm down. You're overreacting. You're overthinking it. I mean, what would I get out of invading you, hey? It makes no sense. This doesn't add up. Why would I have an army there to invade you? Just think about it for a second. I think there's going to be one of those times where I can't really afford to wait because, of course, he's got a big old dead-ass fleet.
At your service. Forgive me, but
I saved the game just in case they are allies.
my failings shame
I
me.
Hiya! Hi!
Alas, that is impossible.
Ugu!
We cannot sail there.
Just start fortifying this place up. I did quite like the Three Kingdoms game, but alas, it was too basic to the melee units. It's like, oh, sword infantry. Well, how about a specific type of sword infantry? I mean, you could argue this is also pretty basic, but it's the principle that matter, you know? And it was very romancy. I quite like the romance of the super sort of hero characteristics, but I felt like they could have done more with like specialized units and so on and so forth. I did think the politics of that game was pretty good though. I was quite impressed by that. The great part of Total War are the many, many turns of doing nothing and turtling and just generally being useless. When I think Total War, I think of this button here.
Your orders, my lord. Write them down! My spirit hungers for blood!
So first things first, I need a cadet school. I need an armory. I need tenant fields, trading port. I need to basically mass upgrade this in preparation for when my army is ready to move out into Sendai. No. It's come to my attention that we're not fielding geishas despite having the ability to recruit them. No.
My sword for you.
Bestial, that's not going to work. Armory. Let's quick with these guys.
Ready for orders.
And back over here. I mean, if I can afford it, I will buy it. I keep forgetting about that poor old province here. It's been very underfunded. Can you pay tax now? Yeah. So we are getting to the death spiral phase, which I do like about this game. If it gets to the point where I don't feel like there's much of a challenge left, I'll just end it. But I haven't really got to the realm divide part, which I was hoping for. Good, this army can start moving down.
Marching now.
This army can move over here.
We sail for glory.
Start recruiting some actually good soldiers in a second.
Drop anchor.
A good thing is that it's all on one big island, so I don't have to expect any sort of flanking naval action or being backstabbed by another country. What you see is what you get.
At your command. As you wish, my lord. At your command.
It's going to take this guy ages to get down there. Let's set up here for the next invasion then.
Sir. Waiting for a new course.
Yay! Capitalism.
Your orders, my lord. My
Time for the
sword you.
declaration of war.
You are here.
Very well. Destination reached.
Mistakes were made. Not in the world. We can keep building up our fleet then. Cottage industry. Police station. Cadet school. Police station.
Master, one of our sea trade routes is under attack from an
High
enemy
yield.
fleet. Without
Thriving
intervention,
markets.
they will continue to raid and take our goods and income
Let's
for
go for that one.
themselves.
We'll deal with that in a second, but I don't think we'll be too stressed out. Oh. What do you mean? Get me a cannon range, fortification, upgrade this, upgrade this. Keep giving me more troops. Give me a bombardment on that. I can't get bombardment on that, but we will in a minute. Not my income. Is it finally over? Can I actually move over here now? Oh. Victory! Don't worry about it. Peacefully occupy it. Yay! Our clan grows stronger. Ever loyal to the Emperor's cause. In recognition of your long service, you've been promoted to Chancellor of State. Yay! Give me an inn. You already have an inn. There we are. And then fine. And then once that's ready, we'll send the next batch of lowly troops down. I have no idea what Saga is doing. It's just sailing around with his fleet. And I like how you don't get punished for having a spare slot. It's like, oh, you had a spare slot. Oh, looks like you got to deal with, oh no, infestation. It's like, come on now. I just didn't have enough money for that turn, alright? It's like, got to clear out the slums because you wasted one turn. And on side, I don't know what the Okalama is. That's Yokoyama. Well, send this army up
Yes, my lord.
over here.
As you command.
This army can recruit more troops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2. Okay. Just in case. And this army can hopefully start setting off soon.
At your command. As you wish, my lord.
Soon, but not yet.
My lord. Sir!
I don't care about my fleet. Yay, the first war away.
ここはどこだ？戻った方が良いのでは？大丈夫だ。これは何だ？これは何じゃ？
That's cool. I like that. Another clan has established Japan's first railway connection. This advanced method of transport allows armies and nations to move quickly between interconnected forces. We should surely benefit from developing our own railway track. Money's not an issue, so I'm not going to complain too much. Instead, we're going to send the army over here. And this army is going to move down as well.
At your command. Forward, man! My sword for you without delay. Movement completed, my lord.
My sword for you, my lord.
Suddenly we've ended up with, well, this is why you never have allies in this game. You just get sucked into massive wars because your allies just decide to drag you in because when they make decisions, it's like, oh, should I attack this massively larger force? Oh, well, I'm friends with this big nation, so I will go to war with this massive force. So that's a bit of a nightmare. Cottage industry. Let's see what's over here. Start merging.
Ready for orders.
Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Well, I will be back soon. I just need to go check something.
Time to rest.
Once I've secured this northern province, I think we'll call it for the day in regards to Shogun 2, and then I think we'll do one more final stream because we're getting to sort of the winning point of the game. Of course, harder difficulty is a little bit harder, but it's pretty much the same with Fall of the Samurai. It's sort of gunpowder and overwhelming firepower. It's just what makes Follow the Samurai quite fun. I mean, it's not a particularly balanced game, but it's very fun in that regard as well. I'll send the fleet down to deal with this.
Yes, my lord. My spirit hungers for blood. No one enter. No one leave. Death and honor.
I was wondering when you guys would show up. How's the rest of my army doing? Not badly. I'm starting to get a coalition of forces together.
Your orders, my lord. Marching now.
Still one more part of that island I need to take, which is, hey, oh, actually 2 more parts, but we'll wait until the army is together before we move forward and deal with that. Let's go for a civil breakthrough. Alright, where's my fleet? I gotta deal with this bad boy. Go away! Build ourselves another frigate. How many troops can I recruit? 1, 2, 3. That's fine. No taxation. Send this army over here.
Your command.
Good, these guys are still happy.
Ready for
Start marching them down.
very well. Gatherings at once. Destination.
They have sent troops up north, which is interesting. I also don't like the artificial limiting of troop sizes in the later Total Wars, because eventually it gets to a stage where you cannot hold all your territory. So just by the game's mechanics, it becomes frustrating playing whack-a-mole against several nations. So you have to start losing territory or wait until the AI gets beaten by something else.
My sword for you, my lord. Write them down! There's no higher honor! Sir, orders received! Journey... Destroy them!
Can you pay taxes? No, you can't. You definitely do not want to pay taxes. I am slowly being a bit starved. Who's raiding me and where? Got one little raid here. And one, it's too far away to worry about. I'm not going to send fleets over to deal with that. It's not like I'm slowly being starved to death. It's too far away to even bother dealing with.
Attack! None will escape! And order!
At your command. At your service.
And our final province to deal with is over here. Start sending that fleet round.
Ready, sir. All hands on deck. Our voyage is done. Finding shelter.
I like how most of the northern clans were shogunate and most of the southern clans were imperial. I like how geographically that makes things a bit easier to go around fighting. Anyway, 1-2, 1-2.
Yes, my lord.
Give it this bad boy.
Ready for orders. Forward, man.
Okay, I'll be right back, one moment. And shall we beat this guy up? I don't see why not. It's been a while since we've actually had any fighting.
On the line, sir.
Sabers at the ready! We shall cut them down!
Battle group ready.
Let's go. Let's take a look at some of these units.
Prepare to attack, sir.
I just like the uniform as well. It's very standardized. The standardization of equipment. It's just a very interesting. I like how Total War has actually covered this period. It's very easy to overlook sort of the wars in Asia, and but I suppose they were running out of things to sort of do. But what they need to do now is they need to do Victoria Total War. That's what they need to do. That's all I want.
Sabers drawn, sir!
Love it. There's a visceralness of it. Again, it's not too over the top either. I mean, it is a little bit, what do you call it? Cartoonized or nuanced for the setting. But the way the blood hits the screen and the way the troops sort of get hit. I love the smoke as well. Oh, another Napoleon Total War. Give me another Napoleon Total War. Give me another Victoria Total War. Oh, give me a Victoria Total War. Give me an American Civil War Total War. There's something like that. So much potential.
You have triumphed over the enemy.
Especially like the American Civil War soundtrack. You can see lines of where the fighting was as well. I love it.
Is that all, sir?
Your orders.
Does this have actually any audio music? Because I'm not hearing any.
Your orders, my lord. If only I could, my lord.
Shima!
Posing, sir.
There you are. Now you're a bit closer to my ships. Run away!
We must rest a while.
Laying an ambush, my lord.
Your orders, sir. Sir, all stations.
Go away. It's a little naval battle as well. We Napoleon Total War now. Or Empire Total War. I liked how in Empire Total War you could just completely ignore the game and just play as a trading nation. Of course, it was not financially sound to do, but, you know. Swings and roundabouts. Can I group you? Yes, I can. I'd rather you formed some sort of formation, but I guess not. Fine. 1, 2, 3.
Orders understood.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
Prepare to attack, sir.
Literal steamships. I love it. I mean, the Japanese must have industrialized and modernized so quickly. What, it took us like 300 years? So what, 1700s, 1800s, 1900s? Yeah, about 300 years to modernise, and the Japanese had to do it in the space of like 30, 40 years, and by 1930 they had actual battleships. I mean, it's insanity. That's how quick these guys actually modernised. Really is very impressive. Japanese culture is very impressive. Is that a whale? Or was that a rock? It's a whale. Oh no. You better not beat me.
Orders understood.
Sir, your general is in terrible danger.
I realise this.
Speed ahead.
Following orders. Immediately.
Not as much damage as in Empire, but still pretty cool. Oof. Sink it.
Ready to serve.
And she goes.
Costa T. Not looking too good now, are you, boys? No, I prefer the Empire total war damage. But hey, oh. Crap. Boiler exploded. Rip.
Steady as we go. Ready for orders.
How happy are you guys? Not happy enough. What you guys? Yeah, you're pretty happy. Let's expand you then. Oh, cool. We've got pretty much most of the data we need now on this objective.
At your command.
So slowly move on down.
Journey, my spirit hungers for blood.
Waiting for more orders.
The only issue I have with this game is the combat is fast. That's the only thing I bring out from it. Like very, very fast.
Stopping for now.
I offer this.
There's an opportunity to send some of our subjects abroad to study under Western scholars. Here's a way to improve international relations and cultural exchange. Yes. I know where that leads.
Write them down.
Oh no, you sweet, sweet summer children.
Ready for orders. Your next command.
You've made a tragic mistake there. Understandable. Which army got bombarded? That army. How many turns before you start? 4 turns. I can wait it out. You got to come out and face me. I'm not going to come out and fight you. Because all I'm going to do is sit back and bombard you with my cannons, so it's not really worth the wait doing it. I see you lurking. Come on now. Just surrender, my dude. Or come out and fight me. Whichever's easier.
Enough brave men have died.
Sorry, Mr. Shogun. Nut. Normally I'd be in a much more helpful mood, but alas. These things happen. Can I trade with anyone else now? No. Pretty much half of the map is gone now. After this battle royale. There we go. I was wondering when you guys would show up. I can't wait for this.
Ready for orders, sir. Line infantry.
Not a lot of troops in this armor, but hey ho.
Sharpshooters. Loaded and ready, sir. Your orders, sir.
We know the drill.
Ready for orders, sir. On the line, sir.
Prepare to defend, sir.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I didn't get to follow that one. Sorry. My reinforcements are coming, eh?
You wish, my lord. Group orders.
Coming round. Nope. Nope. Gonna fire this dude? Yeah.
Your victory is close, sir. Incoming enemy fire!
I suspect a Shogun would be clans would be much harder because you don't really modernize.
Good news, sir. The enemy general is dead.
Oh, where you guys going now, eh?
Our enemy approaches!
What's the plan here, AI? That's the plan. Literally do nothing. Yeah, it's a little bit brutal. What's the plan here, boys? I suppose if they wanted to balance this, they should have made cannons a tad more expensive, a lot more expensive and more limited. Oh hey, that was not the plan. Hello, what's the plan here? I mean, you got close, that's what counts. Actually, a fun fact in the multiplayer, the best way actually on some of the avatar modes, if you don't have good troops, is use cannon fodder infantry first to wear down the, or to block the shots of the enemy, and then hopefully get your katana samurai to get in combat before they were mown down. Because of course your katana samurai could beat the rifleman, but they needed to get in close first, which is easier said than done. And that's pretty much it. But that was old tactic back in the old total Avatar days, especially if you were new and you didn't have any of the good units. The best way to actually win against the better equipped troops, and that would be a load of Levi infantry because they were cheap. Put them in first in the first wave, and then afterwards put in the infantry samurai. And if they could get samurai could get within range, then you won. But if you couldn't, then it was ogre.
Besieging!
Anyway, we secured a northern tip. We're pretty close now to finishing off. I mean, we're Dajin. I'm not sure when I can switch sides to the Emperor, when we do our final battle to switch sides. Because I think you can switch after a certain bit of loyalty.
The Records tab is used to log important information about.
No, it's come too far to switch allegiance. Okay. But we may continue this, we may not, because you see here that it's getting pretty repetitive now with the combat, and the enemy's not too much of a threat right now because the Shogunate simply isn't as equipped enough to deal with my my units. Still pretty fun. We'll continue on potentially one more stream or one more video to see if we get the final sort of what do you call it, realm divide mechanic where we can pledge loyalty. But if we can't, then we will finish it, and if we can, we'll also finish it. But we'll do one more stream of this. I just wanted something that will pass the time until the
An honor.
release of other games, which it did the job, so I can't complain too much. And altogether, a pretty good performance. I mean, I've enjoyed the gameplay. It isn't, how do I put it? It isn't rocket science, the actual gameplay itself. It's literally just a case of let's group more troops, basic troops, gunfights, and a lot of combat. And of course, depending how which faction you play as, it will reflect how you deal with the enemy. Anyway, we've secured the north, we've secured the south. We've now just got to move into Sendai, which shouldn't be too difficult as long as I get my navy and my fleet over there. I may in fact do a bit of peace out with Sendai now and peace out of them. So if we just do a request peace and do that, and that means we can hopefully come around and attack them later in a minute. So we will have no peace with them for a while, and then we can hopefully move down south. Of course, we are at war with a couple of factions, but we've also got some strong allies blocking the way, so it shouldn't be too difficult. And of course, our long-term victory, loyal provinces 58-50. Which we've done. Listed victory provinces held 1 of 2. I need to take Musashi, but I don't know where Musashi is, so I have no idea where that is. Province Nagasaki, Goto, Baizan, Harishimi, Yamba, Yamashiro, Tero, Igan, Ichi, Yamato, Tomoto, Miyamoto, Suwa, Wami, Ugo, Miyagi, Fukushimi, Tachik, Musashi. Okay, I need to take this province here, which is quite far away. It's going to be quite a slog. I mean, I could move my fleet over. Is everything else ready? Oh no, I need to hold a couple more provinces before 1876. We've got time to do that. But we're pretty much at the snowball stage. It's just a case of gradual blobbing, and we'll go from there. But still, a pretty fun experience. I've enjoyed playing this, a bit of a blast from the past, and I'm looking forward to more games. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Adieu.